Year, happy 2017. I'm sorry if I look a bit odd. I am sitting on my spare bed, which is in my office, and my mum is staying. She's not here now, but she is staying. She's sold her house. She's got to wait till she moves into her new house, so she's staying with me and my sister and friends and things. So I'm on a sofa bed and I might keep descending, but I'm going to try not to. Happy 2017. I'm going to go into this in more depth on my other blog, which is blueskyandbunting.com, and I'll put a link to it below. I'm not one for New Year's resolutions. I think they are setting yourself up for a fall, which probably tells you a lot about the way my brain works. But I've always just thought, it's just, as soon as you fail, you feel like that's a fail of the year, and I think that's just not a good way to be. But this year, as with quite often, I find that I feel quite relentlessly positive in January, which for someone who's quite depressed a lot of the time is odd. And so, although I'm not making New Year's resolutions, I'm just kind of working out what is making me feel positive, and I'm going to focus on that this year. So things that are making me feel good is that last year was terrible, and so I do feel relieved that it's done. It wasn't terrible in terms of anything particularly bad happening, but for the whole year we moved house, we sold our cottage in Norfolk, which upset me more than I thought it would, and took a long time for me to get over. I still don't really like to think about it, which is upsetting. It meant that we could buy the house that we're in now, and was better for the family as a whole, but it doesn't make the decision itself any easier. So we did that, we did the move, and basically, although I love being a mum and my little boys, it is very difficult. Even in 2016, 2017, it is so hard unless you've already got a career set up that you love, that has epic childcare in place. It's just so hard to juggle. So I find that very stressful. I find needing to earn money versus being a good mum tricky, and it's not going to get any easier because kids get ill, especially in the autumn. There's just like sick bug followed by cold followed by sick bug, and we just have my mum to help out, and she was moving house, which was stressful, and it just means that I'm either cancelling work, or, which I hate, or at the last minute, and you need to be there when they're ill, or they need a family member there when they're ill. Obviously, if they're really sick, you can't send them into nursery. So I find all of that very difficult, and it gets me down. So I've just decided that this year, it's nothing new, it's not going to get any better. I just need to get better at managing it. I need to get better at budgeting the household stuff, which I can control, and how we spend our time and our money. And also, we've redone my website, so I'm refocusing my business as much as I would love to do film makeup and TV makeup. The aforementioned sick bugs, colds, little boys makes it really hard. One thing I really love doing is consultations. Something about speaking to people directly about what they want from makeup, how makeup makes them feel, what they can be doing with the products they've got. I love all of that, and it's partly why I started blogging about makeup, is to sort of convey and exchange knowledge and help people. So we've redesigned my website to focus more on that. I'd love it if you check it out. I will put a link below in the description box. And I think that's just made me really think about why I started blogging, why I started vlogging, why I started the whole makeup and beauty thing, and I find that social media, I'm a real sucker. I know that people say social media is all curated, and it is, I know it is, but it still makes me feel down if I compare myself to people, so I'm not doing that this year. So yeah, go and check out my blog post on this. It all sounds very airy-fairy, and I'm sure by February I'll be back to hating the world and myself. But I'm hoping that 2017 is going to be really positive. Brexit has happened. Well, it hasn't happened, but you know, the decision on Brexit has happened. The ridiculous Donald Trump decision has happened. That is all in 2016. Let's just put it there and let that be a 2016 thing, and make 2017 better, or make the best out of Brexit. I should also mention that one of the reasons I look quite so pasty and gross is that I'm having another baby. So that was another thing that happened at the end of last year. I found out I was pregnant, which was good, and then I had 6 weeks of being like, wow, I feel great, and then was in bed sick, properly sick for 3 weeks, which was not helped by norovirus doing the rounds and a kidney infection, and I actually thought I was dying. It was the worst 2 months of my life, but it's over. I'm feeling much better. We've had the scan, it all looks fine. I've got a midwife appointment on Friday. Maybe it's pregnancy hormones that are making me feel so positive. Who knows? Also, if you hear me panting, that is what it is. Something about being pregnant makes me incredibly breathless, even before the baby has a chance to get big enough to knock out all the air from my lungs all the time. So yeah, there'll be baby stuff, there'll be makeup stuff. What I really want from this channel, this bit of hair is driving me bonkers. What I really want from this channel is for it to be positive and interactive, and somewhere that people go that makes them feel not necessarily good, because I'm not a 100% positive person. Don't know if you've picked up on that, but makes you feel like you're normal, life is normal. I don't know what I mean, but I'm hoping that you know what I mean. So yeah, I really want this to be a positive, nice space on the internet where you can ask questions or leave comments or talk to other people who are asking questions or leaving comments. Ask me about makeup. I like answering questions about makeup. If there's something that you want to see reviewed, then ask me to review it. Baby stuff. Does anyone have any questions about baby stuff? I might do a video on the stuff they don't tell you before you have a baby, which could get quite gross, but maybe it should be in a separate video so that grossed out non-baby minded people have a chance to skip over that. I'm still taking in recommendations for my book lists, so if you're into that, then there's a whole books section playlist thing on YouTube. So yes, 2017, expect relentless positivity that will turn into sort of slight self-loathing, and my face to expand as I get more pregnant, and pastiness. Like, I did my makeup this morning, just unfixable, slightly ill looking pastiness, and then maybe I'll get my hair done. I'm here to chat as a mum of 2 trapped in her house 90% of the time. This is my social interaction. So happy 2017 everybody, and I think the first video will be a quick review of some hair stuff that I've just used, having said how crap my hair is.